can say about our guys. I'm just disappointed in about everything that you could be disappointed in. Didn't think we had a competitive fight spirit at all, even from the beginning. We have struggled to score, but when you leave 14 points at the rim, where really shots are not contested, you've got to score those. But defensively, we weren't very good. We just didn't put up the fight that we normally do, and that's what's most disappointing.
Yeah, Rick, you touched on the defense there. I know you talked lately about this team learning how to win without making shots. Was this a lesson in what can go really wrong when you don't play defense?
Absolutely, and the fact that, again, I can't think of it, too many soft plays, guys going to the basket instead of moving your feet to make a play, you swipe down, ticky-tack fouls. That's soft. That's soft. And we had at least 3 of them. John had 2 of them. Josiah had 1 or 2, and we just weren't alert. And those are just soft plays. And when you make plays like that, you don't deserve to win.
Just you kind of touched on it. Sorry. You kind of touched on it already, but just, I mean, it looked like your guys' body language was like it was against Wisconsin. Did you see that?
Yeah, there's no doubt. And again, I don't want to make any excuses, but Bowden, I thought he hasn't practiced for 2 days. He's battled the flu, and Folky's not been great, but I thought Bowden tried. I do. I think he tried. He missed another layup, and he rushed 1 for 3 quick. But I thought overall he was really trying to do what he could do without practicing for a couple of days. And it's our guards. To be quite honest with you, Santi and Josiah has got to give us some leadership. They don't give us an initial thrust at all on offense. They just play at a much slower pace than we want to play. And actually, the only time we really got the break going, Jordan Bowden went and did it, and that's what we've been known for. We've done it enough that people in the league try to run some of that break, but we're not very good at it until those guys understand our transition game. And we get bogged down every time down the floor having to play half-court basketball with the players that we have right now. Not a post guy that really does want the ball. I thought Uros, for the first time, actually did some good things. For a guy, I can't imagine what was going through his head leading up to the game, not knowing he's going to play all year, and has been waiting 1.5 years. And I thought for the most part he handled himself pretty well. Got to get better defensively. But tonight, I can say that about everybody. I can say that about our whole program.
Coach over here, Anthony Edwards, if you could just give us your thoughts on him and the difference for Georgia a year makes. I guess they got 9 freshmen.
Well, again, he's a terrific player. I mean, you saw him. He got going, and again, I think when you let guys get going, that's got the ability to do that. But 2 players had 47 points between them. I thought Hammonds was a really good player. I thought he played really well tonight. Their little point guard just totally dominated the first half. He got the ball where he wanted to get it, did what he wanted to do, and that goes back to our scout report. We did nothing that we talked about with our scout report in terms of opening the court up and letting them drive the ball and the way they did and putting us in rotations. But Tom's done a nice job with this team and this program.
When the defense struggles like it does, is there a zone option for this team? Can y'all switch it up?
Well, you know what? I would say in the past normally, but because of what you guys know what we've gone through with teams, we've just had to piece together our offense from week to week the last 3 weeks. And we haven't had a chance to do a lot of things that we'd like to do, and until we can get going with it. And again, I think we're there now. We think we know who we're going to have on our team, and so we'll probably start doing some things that we normally would have done by now, but we just haven't had a chance to do it because we've been so inept at some other things.
Rick, what was it like last night finding out that Uros was eligible? And I mean, was it a no-brainer he's going to play now the rest of the season?
Yeah, you know what? He, one, I really can't say enough about our administration, from the top to our compliance people, that they stayed with this because they felt in their heart that he deserved a chance to play. And I felt this decision should have been made at least six games ago, but Christmas break comes around and NCAA closes it down. But for us, I mean, these games, and for him, he's been in the States on a chance to play for a year and a half now, and there was no doubt he wanted to play and win, and his teammates wanted to play. But one thing about him, he hasn't stopped working as if he might get that chance, which I think helped him, as opposed to just shutting it down mentally. And he went through it. He did go through that for a couple of weeks when the first appeal was denied. But again, I think our administration did a great job just staying after it and finally getting it looked at the way it should have been looked at. And but there was no doubt that we knew he wanted to play, and I don't think we could have asked him not to.
2 more questions?
I guess when you're on the road, I guess at some point, you know, a home team's going to make a run at you and kind of make things difficult, but is it maybe more disappointing that your guys didn't respond once that started happening?
Oh, we had chances. We kept dealing with them. They gave us some opportunities in the second half. We just didn't take advantage of it. We come out of a timeout knowing we're down, 13, 14 points, whatever it was. Josiah, again, tries to throw a 50-foot pass. And he made an incredible catch. I mean, that you don't play basketball. That's what happens. You know, talking about their team young. We got some young guys out there, too, that don't understand. You've got to work this game. You're not going to hit home runs against teams, especially when you got a lead like that. And that's where we've got to get better. We've got to get better leadership out of our guard play, but we also have to get somebody inside that wants to score the ball. We were hoping Folke would be that guy. He won't accept it, you know, and he needs to want to do that consistently. He's learning to do it. And he made some good plays in there tonight, and he plays hard. He does, but played a lot of minutes tonight, probably too many. But again, we could have made a push to at least maybe get them uneasy a little bit. But every time we had to do that, we either those little ticky-tack fouls where we just stopped guarding, offensive rebounds that were, you know, that went out of bounds, you know, team rebounds that was there to be had, and we didn't come up with them. We didn't deserve to win. We didn't. I don't care where at home. We play like this at home. We got beat by almost 30. So if our guys don't learn anything, you better learn that they think this kind of effort is going to help you at home or on the road. And we'll see how smart they are, because it doesn't work.
Shot 24 or more threes now in all 4 conference games. Are you happy with that amount?
No.
Or would you like to get that down?
No, we're not. That's what I asked them. I said, you know, our first 7 shots, we took 6 of them. And again, it goes back to not understanding how you have to work the game and what we work on playing inside. I don't care. I don't care if we'll drive the ball hard to at least give ourselves a chance to get fouled. But when we just want to pass it around the perimeter and raise up and shoot it, no, I don't particularly like to play that way.
Thanks, Coach.